Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel A to Z Arts. I hope you're all doing great. Today, I'm starting something that's probably the biggest challenge I've ever taken on creatively, and I'm both nervous and excited to share it with you. From this very moment, I'm kicking off a 30-day manga making challenge. The goal? To create an entire standalone manga from start to finish, using only traditional tools. That means pencils, pens, erasers, rulers, paper, no digital shortcuts, no fancy software, and definitely no AI. Just old school, hands-on manga making, the way it's been done by legends. Now, I want to be completely honest. I did prepare some basic storyboards before starting. Not the actual pages or final drawings, just rough outlines to get the story structure in place. Because while this is a challenge, I also want to tell a coherent story and not spend half the month stuck figuring out what happens next. So today is May 25th, and my deadline is June 24th. That gives me exactly 30 days to bring this story to life. And yes, it ends just 3 days before the release of Squid Game Season 3. Who else is excited for that? Drop a comment below if you're planning to binge watch it too. Now, let's talk a little more about what this challenge means to me. I'm still learning, growing, and trying to develop my skills as a manga artist. I'm far from perfect, but I believe in learning by doing, and this challenge is the perfect way to push myself out of my comfort zone. This isn't just about finishing a project. It's about showing up every day, facing the blank page, and trying to make something better than the day before. And even if the final manga isn't perfect, the growth, the discipline, and the experience will be worth it. And while we're on the topic of manga, let's talk about your favorite manga series. I always find it fascinating to hear what stories people connect with. For me, some of the most inspiring works come from creators like Takehiko Inoue with Vagabond, or Tsugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata with Death Note. There's something about how deeply they explore human emotion and psychology that really makes you think, beyond just the action and cool art. Let me know in the comments, what's your all-time favorite manga? Or even better, what manga inspired you to pick up a pen and start drawing? It could be Naruto, Attack on Titan, Berserk, or even something underrated like 20th Century Boys or Pluto. I'm genuinely curious, and I'd love to feature some of your picks in my next video. Also, let's not forget the massive amount of work that goes into manga, especially traditional manga. Just think about it. Creating consistent characters, managing panel flow, pacing the story, handling backgrounds, sound effects, shading, screen tones, all without the undo button. It gives me a whole new level of respect for mangaka who do this weekly or monthly under real deadlines. And if you've ever tried making manga by hand, you know how physically intense it can be. Your back hurts, your fingers cramp, your pen smudges, the ink bleeds through your page. And yet, there's something magical about seeing your vision come to life on paper. No filters, no special effects, just pure creativity and effort. Now, shifting gears a little, I want to talk about this channel itself. Right now, it's called A to Z Arts, which, I'll admit, sounds a bit generic. It's functional, but let's be honest, it doesn't really stand out. That's why I've been thinking about changing the name of this channel to something that reflects who I am as a creator and what this space is really about. Something more original, more personal, more me. But I don't want to do this alone. I'd love your input. If you've got a cool name idea, whether it's manga-inspired or something that reflects creativity, struggle, and storytelling, please leave it in the comments. If I pick your name, I'll give you full credit in a future video. Now, before I wrap up, I want to make one thing clear. I'm not here pretending to be a professional or an expert. I'm documenting this challenge to show the reality of the creative process, the wins, the struggles, the breakdowns, and the breakthroughs. If I succeed, awesome. If I fall short, that's okay too, because every step forward counts. So, if you want to follow this journey, If you're curious about the process of making manga from scratch with nothing but a pencil, pen, and paper, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any updates. I'll be posting progress videos, sharing what I've learned, and being as transparent as possible. So maybe it helps or inspires someone else to start their own project too. All right, that's all for now. The clock is ticking, the pages are waiting, and I've got a mountain of drawing ahead of me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update. Until then, keep creating, keep improving, enjoy the process.